Do you know what really sucks? What really sucks is that you know that the kind of content you have is not going to be widespread. I know this. I knew the moment that I decided to do this, I knew that I was going to be misunderstood. I knew the consequences when I decided to do what I do. But it's like, and what I do is, let me tell y'all what I do. Because I know y'all may be thinking, what the fuck she talking about? What I do is that the moment that I became awakened to who I really am, I made it my promise to myself that during my awakening that I was going to try to help others to awaken. I was going to make it my mission when I create videos, that my mission would be to help other people awaken in their own way. And the way that I wanted to do it is that I didn't want to force people into believing in what I believe in, or force people to think the way that I think. But what I do is I get people to be in that thought of wanting to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a deep thinker. I am an overthinker. I am a free thinker. And I noticed throughout my life, the fact that I think in the ways that I do, I want to share that with people. Because a lot of people probably never thought about what I think about. You know what I'm saying? And when you are a person that is a free thinker, that means you are I consider myself to be a free thinker. Because what y'all really don't understand, people, is that your mind is the most powerful thing right now. And the main thing that they are looking for in this new world are people that cannot think for themselves. And Obama said it when he spoke at that college years ago. He said, what we need to govern people because they don't have a mind. He said this. And right now they are trying to control our mind. They are trying to control the way we think. To where though you got people right now that is afraid to speak their mind. Look at the world of entrapment that we are in. You got people on this planet that is afraid to speak their minds. It don't even got to be the truth. They just afraid of speaking their minds because they're afraid they're going to die or something going to happen to them. Something going to get taken away. We living in a society and we are so deep rooted into it until we don't even know how to think on our own. And when you do think, or when you do think you have control of thinking of your own, your subconscious, you thinking to yourself, why did I do that? Instead of standing on business. Because we're scared. And this is, and we've been entrapment all our existence and don't even know it because it's so rooted in our DNA. And I just wanted, when I created my my social media page, I wanted to just get people to start thinking. Like, think about this in this way. Because we always been controlled. We always been told what to do. When we were kids, we didn't have a mind of our own. When we were kids, we was told what we to do. If you ain't doing it, you got your ass whipping. So we was already born and raised in a sense of control that wasn't even of our own. We would learn these traditions. We was learned these generational things. We learned them because they was taught to our ancestors. So we basically living from tribe to tribe to tribe. Whatever your grandmother taught your mother going to teach you the same thing. Imagine generations after generations after generations that we have been taught the same thing from generation to generation. And still yet in 2024, we got people that are still living off the generation that happened 3,000 years ago. We sitting here carrying generational curses. And when we look at our lives, at what we is doing, not only to ourselves, but to our own people, like, what are we doing? And I don't mean to bring race into it because it's not about race. For black people, it's like once we got programmed that we were slaves and all of these things, and they gave us the word nigger. It's like black people live up to that name. It's like, that's not who we are. That's not us. They threw that at us. They threw it at us. And we running with it. We were God and goddesses. We owned our own land. We were rich. We were wealthy. In fact, we owned more slaves than the fucking white man. But yet, it's like we don't have a mind to think on our own. Like, wait a minute, hold up. It got to be more than just this. It got to be more than just this. Like, I'm still getting triggered by the word nigger. And here's 2024. By year 2024, the word nigger should be a joke. Nowadays, you can't even say the word nigger unless you did. Like, that lets you know that the people that was called that name is still rooted in their blood. Like, it's an evil name. But meanwhile, they call each other niggers. So what's the difference in a white man calling you a nigger when you calling yourself a nigger? So all you doing is keeping up that generational curse because you was told that your slaves were called nigger. Now in 2024, back from 2010, they still calling black people nigger, and black people in 2024 still getting mad over the word nigger. And then as soon as you speak your mind about the word nigger, a black person gonna want to fight your ass because you speaking your mind about a nigger. White people is afraid to death to say the word nigger because they think they're going to get their ass whipped when nigger is only but a word. The meaning of nigger is an ignorant ass person. Nigger means ignorance. That's what the word nigger means. The word nigger means ignorance. That's what it means. And you know what, niggers? We lived up to that name because we is ignorant as fuck, ain't we? Look at our people. Look at us. Look at us. And then the people they show on the fucking TV, they made up clones and shit. We don't even know if they were. You see only the firemen on TV. You look out the door, they look like fucking shit. The women, they walking outside with their fucking underwears on. They walking prostitutes, thinking somebody gonna actually fuck that. The children, they so influenced by the movies and the music, they live in the street. They come in the house with a book bag and go outside with a fucking gun. Mothers is becoming younger by the year. They used to start off at 15, 16. Now these motherfuckers 8, 9, 10. This world is fucked up. And in a fucked up world like this, who got time to think? Who got time to think? You got all this shit going on. Now what the fuck is that? Like, you don't even got time to think in this world. And this is what they want to do. As long as they keep us occupied. You don't got no time to think. That's why they don't want you to really do no drugs. Because drugs put you, a lot of people thinking when you do drugs and you be talking to yourself and going all crazy, you're not seeing demons. You actually, when you get yourself extremely high, you put yourself automatically in a 5D conscious level. You put yourself in a different conscious level when you get extremely high. Don't be making fun of those people that get real high and they be acting like zombies and shit and they be hitting themselves. They be in another dimension where they see all things that you don't. That's what they do. That's why they don't remember when they get out of it. They don't remember, like, I did that because they was in another dimension. They could see the real. They could see what we can't. So if they see demons, if we got demons around us and they so high, they put themselves in a 5D consciousness automatically and they're going to see them. And they're going to be fucking with. That's why they be doing like, and jumping around and shit. Because they can see, they put themselves there. That's why they don't be. There's so much shit I can tell y'all. Some of y'all probably know that shit. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, my peoples. I love y'all. And I'll go back on live tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.